This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org.
Hello everyone, Kirbyvolt here, but you can call me KV, and welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom logs. Last log, we meandered around the depths some more. We found out that the Yiga clan is back, somehow, for some reason, and the Master Koga can make monster trucks now. And then he just went, I'm leaving. And so he did. But we also got a lot of these crystallized charges now, and we can talk to this construct about what to do with them, because yeah, we have a lot. And so they need 100, so with the 200 we have right now, we can actually make ourselves 2 more energy cells. And that's what I wanted to do when I initially recorded this. I was like, yee, more battery power. Or energy wells, I guess they're called, technically. Hooray! Also, this little cool thing is that, like, the thing that you got, like, you can visibly tell how many energy cells you'll be getting, which is kind of cool, based on that. I'm sorry for making some weird noise. I had a bad itch that I wanted to get, and I just decided to go for it, so... I don't know where I'm going now. In fact, I don't know what we're doing on this log, to be quite honest. We're still kind of meandering. Like, we could go and try to figure out another of the phenomena things, but, like, I don't know. Maybe do something a little more spontaneous, which I guess being on this wing is spontaneous in its own right. Look at how I can keep this thing staying in the air. Good job, me. Where are we taking it? I don't know. We're just taking it somewhere. Okay, well, we're done with that. Gliding is, well, yeah, that too. Ooh, right, I have a new, I believe that is a new Parasail glider. We didn't have that one previously. That is from, I think that's from the Guardian amiibo. That sounds right, because it's It's ancient Sheikah technology still technically, even though they were villainous in the previous game. And speaking of what, I actually did look that up. Like, apparently that was a common question, and the director of the game has apparently made a statement on it, and he was just like, yeah, the reason the Sheikah technology isn't around anymore is because they don't need it. And I was just like, oh, okay. I mean, on the one hand, yeah, that seems like it'd be cumbersome to program all that stuff that would be basically useless. But on the other hand, from a lore-wise, that's kind of just like, oh, okay, they just scrapped all of this for some reason. Ah, well. It's not super relevant to this game as it is, so I don't care that much. Just weird, though. It's just like, oh yeah, they don't need it. It's like the whole thing of the last game was how they kind of needed it. Oh, wait. Wasn't I just at Lookout Land? Oh, okay. I guess I wanted to show I can go from that spot on the Great Sky Island all the way to Lookout Landing in a single, like, with no screen transitions. There was probably screen transitions going on in the background, but you know what I mean. Like, I didn't hit pause. I didn't warp anywhere. Like, that was a seamless-ish movement from one major location to another, and it's a pretty big distance. Anyways, we still need to talk to Joshua about the stuff we found, because we also found that new ability, auto build, that the Yiga are after, but then we're just like, yeah, we're just gonna take it. So apparently Joshua has something for us now that we've done that. Thought we already talked to her, so that's my bad. Oh, another scheme of stone. What does it make? It makes a hot air balloon. Well, isn't that nice? Oh, 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 I see where this is going. Okay. Also, hi, I have pose. I would like the dark... what is a dark clump? It's good to know that most of the stuff you can get in the depths you can also get from this thing by trading in your pose. And pose do replenish. There's not a finite amount of them, so you're fine to spend them as you see fit. I think... I don't know about Lars pose, but I know the regular pose at the very least, they do replenish. And getting more bomb rocks is just helpful. Bomb flowers. Bomb rocks, bomb flowers, they're the same thing. They are a type of bomb. Alrighty, so we're gonna put on... Oh, right, that's why I didn't buy it, because we found it in the depths already. Makes sense. Okay, so if we... if we use auto builds... Ta-da! I did it! Okay, so... My dog is making some noise in the background because he really, really enjoys the blanket he's in right now. That's the noise that Robbie makes when he's really into his research. Just like that. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have done that, like, at any point, but... Ooh, thanks! It's just one, though. You better cough up some more later. I'm just kidding. You're a kid. I'm not going to be like that. Alright, well, we did that. Apparently that was the main quest. I forgot that was the main quest. Yeah, he was there too. I guess that was important. Not as important, but as, like, the other stuff I told you, but yeah, I guess he was there too. He had a monster truck. Still not figuring that part out. Just, he had a monster truck, then he was like, now I'm gonna fly away in an airplane. And I was like, oh, okay. Are they that dangerous, though? They're not that dangerous. They're not really that dangerous. They're a mild inconvenience at best. You know what is dangerous? A blood moon. Guardians controlled by the malice. The stupid hands. The gloom hands or whatever they are. The darkness. That Frox thing we found last time. Maybe a Hinox. Like, in terms of threat level, Hinox is maybe, like, just slightly above Yiga Clan. So, the point is, Yiga Clan's not that dangerous. Alrighty. Or should I say, all Robbie. That wasn't even a pun. That was just, I replaced a word. Hey, Pura.
Yes.
There is? Okay. Alright, okay, yeah, okay, I guess nothing new. So, pro tip, we saw it in the, like, right behind, like, it's like, you can't see it now, but it's right behind that, there it is, right there, right by, it's, Death Mountain is right behind it. That's also a place where you can process stuff to get more battery power, and, I forgot that it's there, so when we want to get batteries, we're going to be going to the Great Sky Islands, because that one said, I want you to visit me, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll be nice. So, I think it's going to be a while, if never did I realize that you could also get your batteries taken care of at Lookout Landing. Then Robbie has moved over here now. Robbie has some additional quests for us to do, so we're going to go and chat with him. Partially because what he's probably going to give us will be extremely beneficial for us going forward. Like, that's a cow. Okay. Here's some acorns. I just have them. Hooray! Milk. I do like milk. Milk is... So, okay, so I actually have a question about that. I'm taking a picture of it. I was like, why are you taking a picture of it? Yeah, don't worry. Oh, right. Compendium. When it comes to milk, I have heard people say that skim milk is not the best kind of milk. But then again, other milk types, the 1%, the 2%, tends to have more fats. If you're still getting the essential things you need out of it, the vitamin D, the calcium, isn't that still okay? Or like, what is the best kind of milk? Is there a best kind of brand? Is it better to get it from a local farm? I don't know. I just like milk, and there are some milks I think taste awful, and there are some milks I think taste fantastic. So it just really depends, and I'm kind of curious as to like what I could be doing more, because I drink a glass of milk every day at the very least. I had that with my lunch, but I'm always just kind of curious, like what could I be doing better in regards to that? What did we find here? We found a steer. Oh, this is where we made the Korok thing here. Yeah, let's put it on the fan. That's a great idea. Let's still put it on the fan. That's a great idea. It will not backfire us whatsoever. Alright. Will not backfire on us whatsoever. As my state fair, which I haven't been to in probably like almost a decade now, I'd probably guess. It has a milk bar, and it's basically $1, or maybe it's like $2 or $3 now, but that like very small amount of money for unlimited milk, and it's just like, oh, that's so good, and I just love it, and I feel like everyone's like, ugh, milk, you don't drink that, but if you're an adult, and it's like, no, maybe you should stop drinking booze. That stuff tastes like garbage. I'm sorry. Anyways, here's Robbie. Okay, here you go. Alright, we got a new function added to our Purapad, so we're just getting more stuff added to our arsenal as far as tools we have. So we have the sensor, which will tell us about shrines. Very handy tool in the previous game. I don't think it's as handy in Tears of the Kingdom. It's telling me where one is right now, though, so that's good. But because of how the map works in Tears of the Kingdom, the sensor is not the most reliable method, in my opinion. Because it can help you find stuff, but finding stuff is the easy part. It's how do you get there that's the harder part. And also, I guess Robbie wanted me to test... What are we testing? Well, it's saying for me to go over there. And you're like... Okay. Well, is this work? I mean, it was doing that the whole time, Robbie, but okay. Okay, Robbie. Alright. So, yeah. So, this, again, this can be helpful, but herein lies the issue. So, it's down here. And luckily, this cave is already open. But this is where traversing the map can be quite obnoxious in regards to using the sensor, because you could go to the exact spot saying, and then it's like, okay, go down or go up, and you're just like, how? What do you mean? So you could find a Sky Island shrine, and it's just like, yeah, I can't get up there like from this vantage point. And for a good chunk of these shrines, majority of them you're gonna find on your own. And especially the ones in the sky, you will see them from distances away. So I feel that the shrine sensor, good to bring back because it was still useful regardless, but definitely not as helpful comparatively. Which is why I'm doing this quest right now, because I don't care for that as much. I want the upgraded sensor, which is much more useful. But hey, we'll get a free thingy out of this. A Light of Blessing. Blessing of Light. No, it's called Light of Blessing. Blessing of Light would make more sense, but it's not called that. Meh, meh, meh. Magic Scepter! Honestly, they could probably just keep it, but I'll take it. What? Oh, okay. Because we want the pointy end on the. We want the. Yee! Got a nice long stick. Makes me happy when I have long sticks. And I can poke people. Just being like, hey, Goblin. I'm like 20 feet away from you. Stupid Goblin. Yeah, Light of Blessing. Just weirdest thing to say. And I still... I still haven't looked it up. The Japanese iteration of it. Actually, I think I have, but I forgot. So, oops. Anywho. Caves. I love them until they say the ceiling's too high, and then I go, dang it. I just want to leave. I found what I needed here. I'm out. Although, that was a cave, and we didn't find the Booble Frog, so... Whoopsie poopsies there. Yeah, I found it. You're lucky it wasn't like an actual shrine, because otherwise it would have taken like a year to come back. Also, I think I've gotten color onto the wingsuit now, so now it has the cavey orange for the body. Did I do that for the pants as well that we got from the depths? It looks like it, but I can't tell for certain. Alright, let's get to it. Well, let's get to it now that your door's fully closed. Travel Medallion, that's nice to have. That was DLC in Breath of the Wild. Same was this. Hero's Path Mode, which is also very nice. Yeah, so I want... you know what, I guess that's nice to have. Just to see where we've been. Okay. Well, luckily, we've been to 15 shrines, I'm pretty dang sure. Yeah, well, I mean, I would have gone to try to do this earlier, but you wouldn't let me because I had to help Josh out of her stuff. Ta-da-da-da-da! Thanks, Robbie. So... We'll look at what it... we will see what it looks like in just a bit. Yeah, so every time you get a new thing, he's like, I got more instructions. I'm gonna slam it right here on top of your research. On top of my research. Okay. Sensor Plus. That's what I really want. Okay, 5 types of monsters? Psh. 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 Yep. I love the compendium. So the sensor. I love this feature. Now when we're looking for stuff, whether it be item, or most items, monster, or animal, as long as you're taking a picture of it, we can look for it using our sensor, which is extremely helpful for some of those hard-to-get things. Also, by doing this, you'll have access to his compendium database. This basically is, hey, is completing the compendium too hard for you? Well, I have all the pictures that you need, depending on where you are in the game right now. So, Robbie should actually have pictures of everything, sans a few bosses that we've seen thus far. There might be some things that we have not seen that he won't have pictures of because we haven't actually physically seen them. But once we do... Also, so... Well, Travel Medallion is a bit different. Yeah, you have to actually go to his old house to get it. Or his house. It's weird, because this is technically Purr's house, and Purr's house is also in Kakariko Village, but they're both living on Lookout Landing, and his house is over there in Akala, but now he lives in the research lab in Natano, and it's just... Yeah. Confusing. But hey, we also have a warp just right back to the lab, so that's good. So the Travel Medallion I am not as worried about because there are so many points on the map that we have decent travel spots to that I just don't use it that often, to be quite honest. But we might go try to find it anyways, just to get them all completed. We can talk to the compendium database. However, you will know that if you want to get stuff for it... You gotta pay the old man. Yeah. So you need to pay Robbie if you want to use the get the pictures out. Which, considering that he does actually have a complete compendium and what that technically entails, how would he get some of these pictures? But yeah, they are worth a lot. They're 100 rupees a pop, so definitely not worth it early on. You're better off taking your own pictures. But later in the game, when you have some more money and you're kind of stumped on some of the more harder parts of your compendium, definitely worth it. Right now, not as much. And oh my gosh, is that? Yep, that's a star fragment. Let's go get it. Come on, Astral Projected Tulin. Apt. We're gonna go get that. Oh, this glow. Oh, I love the orange glow when it's nighttime on this glider. Ooh. We'll be seeing a lot of different paragliders throughout this playthrough, so I hope you're excited to see those, because I like a lot of them. There are some I'm not as crazy about. Like, I don't really care for the CC one, but most of them are still fantastic, and we'll be seeing as many as possible. I don't have all the amiibo, so I'm not going to get all of the gliders, but I have a good chunk of them, so we'll see what we have in store. Oh, what time is it? Okay, it's 1 a.m. or 1:15 a.m. by the time I am done talking this sentence, I'm sure. But okay, we have time. We can get this. We're gonna get that star fragment. Follow a path, and then the moment you're done following the path, see what opens up right after. And what opened up was getting this star fragments. I believe, like, either once per night or every other night, a fragment of a star will fall, and it will land somewhere on the map, and you just kind of have to find it. You can't take a picture of it, but they're very useful. They're used for upgrading things. Never worth selling. So take them with you and use them as you will. Also, the shrine sensor's going off, so might as well just check around here for... Hi, jerk. Yeah, no. No, 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 no. Okay. Gonna just... Oh, hey, there it is. I will sometimes think I still have the wingsuit on, and I don't, so I better be careful about that. Oh, also a bloopy here. Oh, where's it going? Because bloopies will lead you to caves. And the nice thing about caves in winter areas is that they actually tend to be a bit warmer than the outside. So if you're having some issues with the cold, why not just go to a cave? Might as well get this first before I forget. Just save a warp point. Good warp point to that cave. And is it shrine time? It's shrine time. What is on the docket for today? Oh, also I didn't turn those in, so I probably should turn those in to get more stamina or an extra heart. Later. Jailbreak. My favorite. I'm busting out of here. But how do we bust out of here? Well, elementary. What we need to do is... whatever I'm about to do. You cannot climb those. FYI. Those blocks are not climbable. Why? I don't know. They just aren't. Okay. Past me, I know what the solution is, and you're not thinking about it clearly at the moment. Oh dear. Did past me forget ascend? Ascend is a thing that exists. I think I'm racking my brain now, like, oh, how do I get the cubes on the sides closer together? And it's like, that's not how it works. But yeah, definitely forgetting ascend right now, which is a shame because I was using it earlier. For some reason, not thinking to use it right here. Oh wait, no, wait. Am I having the epiphany? Am I going? Wait a minute. No, that doesn't work. Nope. I'll use ascend to get out of this cave because ascend is helpful. This shrine, which clearly wants you to use ascend. I don't know how that works. Come on, bring the wheel up so you know the ascend's there. Cause yeah, like, or maybe I do know that ascend would work. I'm just trying to figure out how to get over to that block. And I think I know what we need to do. Or I don't. Okay, well, I knew ascend was... Well, okay, I knew about ascend. I wasn't being completely stupid. Okay, but now the question is, I want to get over here. So what do? And I think the answer is a lot more simpler than I'm making it out to be. I think it's just jump kitty corner off and land on that big block, because it's a much bigger block. Yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I don't know why that was so hard. Alright, and then we ascend here. If this will move over without me falling off. Ta-da! And then we've come to a chamber that has nothing in it. Wow, we sure did nothing. Ascend is still on the table. I don't know why you didn't think he was on the table, but it's still on the table. Me realizing, oh yeah, just... I can still ascend. I don't know what I was thinking. There we go. Anyways, what other craziness will I need to do that is just ascend thing because I am dumb and did not figure out to ascend thing? Ooh? Ooh? So, I guess that is the question. Can that... Ooh, you know what? That works. Okay. I have successfully gotten myself in jail. I don't think I was supposed to do that. But obviously, if it's this wide of a cast, they probably have something that they want you to use to get out of here, so... There we go. We'll just take this, put it on top of the jail cell. You know, you guys, like... It's like, oh, well, you know, they can't climb these handlebars. These bars will keep them. It's like, I don't know. What if a monkey got in here? They'd climb those bars easily. Anyways, makeshift ascend. This is actually a great teaching tool of just, like, how you can make ascend work for you in general. So something to keep in mind, because I think I brought up before of like how there were opportunities earlier where I could use Ascend if I was being much more creative with it, and I just wasn't up to snuff at the time. But this is definitely giving you the idea of, hey, if you have the means to create your own ways of getting up, you totally can. Anywho, so I'm going to go back into the cold now and be like upset about that. Wow, we've done 33 shrines already? Holy cow. But yeah, it is cold out. So, maybe we're gonna leave there. Where are we going? We're going back to Hateno. Gonna check in on them with their new pumpkin spice something or other. Wait, no, they like mushrooms. But they're making a pumpkin. Their new mushroom pumpkin spice whatever. What even is pumpkin spice? Like, what? I don't like pumpkin in the first place, so I'm not going to eat anything that's pumpkin flavored, but it's just like, what? Is it just pumpkin flavor? Why is it called spice? Why is it not just called pumpkin? Is it because it's pumpkin, but it's like zestier? I don't know. Should we have a fruity flavor that's not pumpkin? Like apple or orange or grape or strawberry or kiwi or... Not banana. I don't like banana. Or pears. I don't like pears. I don't think I've actually ever had a pear, but they always look like they're just wrong apples. So I'm always just kind of like, I don't know if I want to have pears. They look like apples, but wrong. Some plums, raisins, prunes, cherries, I guess. What other fruit is there? Watermelon. Although watermelon, I think I've had a discussion at some point, but watermelon just doesn't taste like anything. Like, watermelon flavor tastes like something, but actual watermelon doesn't taste like anything. It's so weird. Yeah, there's more shrines of light nearby. I wonder why that is. Anyways, hello. We're back here because a little birdie told me, and by birdie I mean I double-checked this. Yeah, there was a problem in the Deku tree, and I just didn't bother to check this last time we were here, so let's go fix that. Let's go into the depths, into this one specific area that can only be accessed via the Deku tree. The Korok Grove area. Well, I mean, it's all Korok Grove, but this one specific section of Korok Grove only exists if you go in through the Deku tree. Now, what am I hoping to find here? I don't know, just the answer to my problems. Oh, that seems like a problem to my problems. We got the Gloom Hands, the things I mentioned earlier that I don't like. Let's take a picture. We can't take a picture. Okay. Ooh, this looks bad. This is, Good luck. That's all I can say right now. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, this is... Going great. Going great. I mean, I did stun them, which is good, but I'm also losing hearts like crazy. Tulin, you want astral projected Tulin? Apt? Could you help, please? Oh, I can't equip right now because I was in the middle. Thank you! It's in the middle of anime. Oh, goodness. Just a moment I leave, it's just like, hey, guess what I'm going to do now? It's like, what? Hurt you. Please don't hurt me. I think I want to hurt you. Alright, so this is just going to give me hearts back that I have already lost, but this will actually restore them. So that's a bit better than just giving me the hearts back I lost. Alright, and time to lose them again. I am trying my best here. We're gonna fight these. I had the power of light because this was easy to upgrade, so I have more defense now. So that clearly will help. You know, take a thing to the hand eye, please. I don't know what's so unsettling about an eye and a hand, but it's just really creepy and I don't like it. Especially if they're like everywhere and they're as tall as you. Actually, being as tall as you doesn't make it as creepy, I think. But still, I don't like this. This is kind of like the opposite feeling of the Guardians in the previous game. With the Guardians, there was immediate like, oh no, I gotta get out of here. And if you didn't get out, they would just shoot up and kill you immediately. But this one, like, there is a sense of dread constantly because they don't leave you as fast, and they don't kill you as fast. So it's just like, okay, I guess I can struggle here and die, or try to leave and also die. It's not an easy thing to get out of, and I am about to die, probably. So, I'm hanging in there, Tulin. I'm doing my best. My best is not very good. That's glow power. That doesn't help me at all. There we go. That helps. That helps, yeah. We heal? Yay! Okay, oh, nope, and then it grabs me. Not good. Alright, well. Okay, well. I'm gonna fight these things. Okay, I think I got one of them. One of them is defeated. Yeah, well, one of them's defeated, because there's usually 5. Okay, yep, that one's defeated, so there's just down to 3. We're doing good. Oh, it's down to 2. Even better. Thanks, Tulin. Astral projected Tulin. Oh, but hey, guess what? They revive. If you don't kill them fast enough, they just keep coming back, because they're Hydra hands. You kill one and 3 take its place. Well, max of 5, but you know what I mean. So this is kind of an unwinnable fight right now. I'll take a picture, that'll help. Okay, so I clearly don't know what to do. Will this help? No. That will not help. Bright Bloom Seed, no help. Okay, Sundelion maybe? If I like shot with the Sundelion. If I try to hit all of them at once, which is hard because they constantly grab you. Oh, they can even grab your astral projected friend. That's just lovely. That is scary as hell. I don't like that. That's gonna, yeah, that's just gonna grab me. Okay, that one's dead. Okay, maybe they don't all revive. Maybe like if you take down them quickly enough, they can't revive. So let's do that. Yeah, I know it's badly damaged, but it's fine. It's fine. Another one just survives. Well, shoot. Okay, I have broken so many weapons now. It's okay, I got this. I'm gonna take them on. I'm still in the game. Doing a bad job of it, but I'm still here. Okay, now I have glow on. I don't know how much it's gonna help, but I have it on. Like, they just, oh, I didn't even, like, that's the thing of these things, that, like, when they're off screen, if you don't know where they are, they can just come up and just, like, and you're just like, oh my god, where did that come from? Like, why was that there? Like, holy cow, please stop. Oh dear. So, man, we are putting up a good fight, though. Astral Projected Tulin and Link here. Mostly Astral Projected Tulin, but Link is also putting up a decent fight despite everything. Yeah, distracting them so Astral Projected Tulin can get them, but it looks like there's now 4 of them? So, that's not helpful. And if we stay on the goop for too long, that's also going to not be helpful. Okay, that one's gone. Okay. Cannot catch a break with these things. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't... Oh, Flurry Rush! Flurry Rush, yeah, let's see, can we get, like, multiple, maybe? That would be helpful. No. Only the one. But hey, nice Flurry Rush time. Oh, and it looks like, yep, another friend is back. So this seems a bit unwinnable. We should probably, okay. I don't know if we even could leave. Kind of did myself a problem here and decided to jump down this giant chasm where the only exit was climbing out of it. I mean, I could teleport too, but where's the fun in that? I've already done so much damage to them, clearly. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Get some of the weapons I had back. Get some of the health I had back. Some of the food I used. That might be for the best. Okay. So what is the game plan now? We got some of our stuff back, which is good. I think the game plan now is, how do I kill these things? I type into a search engine and try to find out what other players have been doing at this point. The game would have been out for at least a week or 2 by the time I was looking this up. And it wasn't so much of, oh, I'm struggling. Well, no, I am struggling. So it's partially I'm struggling, but it's also, man, that's annoying. If I have to capture those guys frequently, which the game seems like it wants to do if it's putting them in a crucial location like this, how I deal with them. Unfortunately, looking up did lead me to one minor spoiler. Well, I believe when I was doing that, but I knew what I was getting into. I knew I was going to be spoiling something if I wasn't being careful, and I forgot. But luckily, I'm not going to share with you the details of what I was spoiled on until we see it. Shh, 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 shh. But that's the reason for this pause right here. In professional video, this would be edited out more than likely, but instead, we're going to sit around here and chat for a little bit. So, how's your day been going? Well, I know we're about 44 minutes into this log currently. I hope you're having a good day. If not, I hope it gets better. I have a plan of action now, so we're going to get to that, but climbing up to this ledge seems like a good idea to an axe head plan. But it is always just nice to kind of chat, to see how everyone's doing. Hope you've been enjoying the game so far. Hope you've been playing it yourself. If not, hope you've been playing something else that's more fun, or just vibing with whatever you're doing. Maybe it's art, maybe it's writing. Just having fun in your own right. Or if you're just watching the video because you want to spend all your focus on the video, totally okay too. I understand that. It's hard to put your focus in multiple areas sometimes. Alright, where is this ledge I found? I don't see it. I know I saw it, but where is it? Is that it? That's not it. Okay, well... Here's the new plan. Put a bomb on an arrow. Why? It can attack multiple things at once. Like these hands. So, if I absolutely need to get rid of them as fast as possible, and there's multiple of them, why not bombs? I actually do not know if there's a more efficient way to kill these things. The bomb arrow method is basically bread and butter for defeating these guys. That's what was recommended to me, and that's what I'm going to do. Because I understand how it works. There is always going to be 5 of them. 5 of the hands. Now let's take the blow there. Okay, we got the food back. There's always going to be 5 of the hands, and we need to basically destroy them all simultaneously. And using a big giant explosion is a good way to do that. Okay, where are they? Now, doing it from the air, also good. So that way I have a nice clear shot, and I can just figure out where the center of everything is, so they can all die in peace. Okay, this one's still alive, but there we go. So now all of them have died, and now the thing I got spoiled on is we're not done yet! After you destroy the Gloom Hands, you have a boss to fight. Hello, Phantom Ganon, how are you? You look the most terrifying as ever. I'm glad I know how to do the Flurry Rush very decently, because otherwise that would have sucked. Phantom Ganon will do gloom damage to you, so if he hits you with that sword, you are going to lose a heart regardless. And you can't get it back until later. Luckily I have a good shield. He also will make a gloom pool around himself, which is just the greatest. Oh, I guess I stand corrected. He did not make the gloom damage. Thanks, Tulin. Tulin's such a good helper. I love Tulin. Alright, here we go. But yeah, Phantom Ganon looks so demonic in this game. I love it. I still think I like his design from Wind Waker the most, but Wind Waker designs are just iconic because all of them look really good and they stand the test of time. I think this one, give a few years, will definitely stand the test of time as well. The realistic ones don't stand the test of time, unfortunately, because they're dated by the hardware they're on. Then again, has Phantom Ganon shown up in any other game besides Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker adjacent, Wind Waker / Wind Waker adjacent games? Four Swords Adventures I'm counting as Wind Waker adjacent game. Because I don't think he has. Yeah, what to eat? Maybe one of the frozen fish that we don't really need. Oh, okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye to that weapon. And the music here is just, it's so creepy. It's just like, oh, it freaked me the heck out. I was just like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta do this. I wasn't sure how much health it was, how much health he had, how much damage I could do. We're making good progress, don't get me wrong, but still. The fact that you have to do this after you destroy the Gloom Hands as well, which is like, man, you gotta waste kind of a lot of resources just to take this thing on. So, it's one of those things that's like, is it even worth it? Look at my long pointy stick with a rake on the ends. Haha, get raked. Ow. Get raked! Oh, bye-bye, Rake. Thanks, Tulin. Got my back as always. If you're wondering, why is this still called the Wind Sage Saga? You've clearly already done all the Wind Temple stuff. Yeah, it's because Tulin's awesome. That's why. Okay. Okay, we... There we go. And dang it, I am not good. I got so excited about that one flurry rush I did, and then I just can't replicate it. All right, well, you know, I could light up. Ooh, defense. That's a good idea. Won't help me if I'm in the middle of the yucky gloom stuff, but man, time kind of flew on this log, to be honest. I'm looking at the time where we're at and how much longer is still left. And that's honestly why I probably still kept recording. If I had known this was going to be a thing, I would have probably split it and would have said, no, we do this next time. But I was like, nope, we're in it now, so we just got to keep going. I don't know what I'm trying to do with the monster parts right now. Oh, smart. Okay. Dang it. Alright, gets more attack damage on there, plus 11. There we go. That wills down a bit more health. Dang. Did he hurt himself doing that? Okay. Armor shard shields barely damage. Well, at least it's been helping me out. It's all I can ask for, really. Okay. Got him. And I think Tulin got the last hit, so thanks again, Tulin. Also, I'm still gloom infected right now. Alright, so removing the hands from there, removing Phantom Ganon, remove all the gloom out of the great Deku tree's belly. I think I was about to say the Geku tree, and I was just like, what does that even mean? I like that they have their little propeller things. It's just like they did in Wind Waker. Thank you so much, Mr. Hero. The Great Deku Tree is waiting for you in Korok Forest. Yeah, you did it. Okay, cool. You guys gonna take me up there? Yeah, no, we're not. Okay, I'll just take the long way. Yeah, you could have teleported. You know you're right. But I just want to see if I can get out this way. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. Well, you're stupid. What did I find to latch onto? Well, ta-da! I made it back! So, all of the facilities in the Great Deku Tree are now active. We have the hole we came out of. This guy is Spore Store. I want to sell, I guess. No, I don't. Never mind. We have stuff to buy. We have this guy. Korok Forest is now peaceful. Oh, really? Okay, well, we'll check that out maybe just like right now. I think we've actually been in there when we first came to see the Deku Tree back in log 13. Yep. This is the inside of the Deku Tree's mouth. Just, hey man, I'm gonna live in here. So, like, the implication is that because the Great Deku Tree was sick from the inside, that affected the entire forest, which is why it was impossible to figure out the Lost Woods. That's why you had to go through the depths to get there. But also, we're in the Great Deku Tree's mouth. This does not lead to that chasm that was his potential stomach. So, what gives? What is this? Okay. Also, I don't know what we just did for this quest. I think we just gave him some stuff for... Oh, we gave him decorations. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to love that on his tongue. Oh, we got Korok fabric. That's cute enough. Well, did the secret room. Anyways, I'm going to take these back. Now, you'd be wondering, can we just leave through the Great Deku Tree's mouth? Can we just, like, go out, like, for when he opens his mouth? No. He will not open his mouth. We have to use the sun to get out here. But that does lead to getting up to that high point a lot easier compared to the last game where we had to climb a lot, so... As always, thank goodness for Ascend. But now the Great Deku Tree is back to not being whatever he was being. How's it going, buddy? Oh, also, Hestu's here. When you clear the Great Deku Tree, Hestu will move from Lookout Landing back to Korok Forest. So just remember that. Hi. Like a windfish? No problem, dude. Well, I mean, a lot of stuff happened, but like, yeah, you know. I did? Please tell me more. I'm sure Link remembers. I don't. Link doesn't tell me these things.
It is good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Oh. NKV, who's hiding behind that leaf over there.
Restored. Go on then, Link. Try it once more.
So I think the implication is that it had to recharge basically after the last game. And then Link took it.
Great Deku Tree. Thank you so much.
There is no need for thanks. I merely watched over its renewal.
Okay.
It is amazing that a sword can heal itself, no matter how badly damaged it becomes.
Yeah, no matter how badly damaged it becomes.
It can do more than heal.
Oh?
The sword will continue to gain strength if bathed in sacred power. The stronger that power, the more powerful the sword becomes. The potential of this fabled blade may well be limitless. Truly the work of a goddess.
Sword that grows ever stronger. The Master Sword.
So you may be wondering, when did that happen? That happened before the game began. So the opening cutscene, when we went down into find where Ganon was, that was the second major cutscene, chronologically. However, the Deku Tree does say that the sword is somewhere. It's currently somewhere on the map. How can that be? What's more interesting is it's in the sky. And it's moving. And so a new main quest has been unlocked for us, finding the hero's sword. Deku Tree's an add to it, and Hestu is there too because I didn't check his profile, and Master Koga is also there too because I didn't check his profile. I love how the Deku Tree has cherry blossom leaves compared to the rest of the forest. I think that's just such a nice touch. Anyways, here's Master Koga! Master Koga kind of sucks, so he's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. Alrighty, right. Well, we have a new task in addition to all the other ones we currently have, finding the Master Sword. We'll begin what our next tasks may be next time on our next vlog. We're out of time, so thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't have to, you don't want to. Always appreciate it. Pick up the game if you haven't already. Very fun game, if I do say so myself. But of course, most importantly to all of you watching, please have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you on the next one for when we begin our next leg of the adventure. Until then, ciao!